that I am.
Oh, no, you're in much too much of a hurry.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the channel if this is your first time here. I'm going to do a book tag video. So this is a tag I was tagged in, how many times? Drinking game. Every time I say the word tag. I was tagged by Al, Big Hard Al from Big Hard Al's Hard Books and Hard Classics. And this is a tag that was originally by, hold on, I can't even read my, yes, Gina at the Library Mouse. So Gina at the Library Mouse created the tag, and it's some interesting questions. It's supposed to be off the top of your head, so I have got notes, but those notes were written in about a minute, and I just tried to do the first thing I could think of, so I haven't like laboured over it, because I think the idea of the tag is supposed to be the first thing to come into your head. So the first question is, what was your favourite picture book as a child? So I thought of like Dr. Seuss and stuff, but actually I wanted to just champion a book that I had, and I absolutely loved it. It was an encyclopedia, and I learned so much about animals from this encyclopedia I had. And I kind of think it's a bit of a shame now that people don't have encyclopedias, because they just Google everything. And there's something very special about an encyclopedia, I think. And I had, I'll just move here and I'll see if I can find the cover of the animal encyclopedia I had when I was a kid. Really loved it. And yeah, I have fond memories of reading that. What was your favourite? Hold on. Number 2, what series did you love as a child? Okay, so I don't know if teenager fits a child. It seems like I might be twisting the question a little bit, but the earliest series I remember getting really into was the stainless steel rat books. So I have talked about them before on my channel. Harry Harrison's kind of comedy, crime, science fiction books, the stainless steel rat books. So I loved them when I was a kid. So I think I was probably about 12 or 13 when I started reading them. Probably about 12, I think. I was quite young. So I was well into stainless steel rat. Number 3, the worst book you have read or tried to read. Okay, there's only one book that I can remember really disliking, like in a big way, and that was Catherine Valente's space opera. It just really irritated me because it was supposed to be a comedy, and I don't feel like she's got any sense of timing, and all the jokes were really laboured, or the prose was so thick that there was literally no timing with the comedy in it. So that was getting on my nerves. So yeah, space opera is my choice for that one. Number 5. No, number 4. I should do this with my glasses on. Number 4, your favourite reading or book memory. Okay, so I've got a few actually, because I just spilled them on the page straight away. So the first one goes right back to the beginning, and that is when I read The Stainless Steel Rat for President in one day, and I wandered around the house with it, and I was eating my dinner while I was reading it. I just remember I was so completely immersed and engulfed and in love with that book. So it was the 5th of the Stainless Steel Rat books, and I think it was me getting really into reading in a big way as much as anything else. I think that's why I couldn't let it go, and why I was loving it so much, because it felt so cool to get this experience from, you know, a book full of pages with words on it, you know, as opposed to TV and film and stuff. I thought it was really awesome. So I think that was what was going on there, but I absolutely loved it, and I always remember that. And then like an in-betweeny time, so going into my late teens, early 20s, I can't honestly remember when this was, but I think I was either 19 or 20. It was the first time I saw a book on Tex Avery. So the Tex Avery King of Cartoons book, which again I've talked about on the channel before. I absolutely love that book, and I distinctly remember when I found it, and I was so excited. It was amazing. So yeah, Tex Avery King of Cartoons. And then recently, another really vivid memory. I mean, it wasn't that long ago, but I I can remember the feeling of being utterly engulfed in Razorblade Tears by S.A. Cosby. So that's another good one that I'll probably carry with me for quite a while. Number 5, a book you loved as a movie. Okay, so apologies if it's a bit obvious, but I'm going to go with the Lord of the Rings trilogy. The Lord of the Rings as a book is something that was felt to be unfilmable, and Ralph Bakshi did a valiant job, but the Peter Jackson films are insanely good. They're absolutely incredible, and so much done brilliantly, and some brave decisions as well. The casting was perfect, just ridiculous. So yeah, my choice for that is the Lord of the Rings books. The next one is a book that you wish they would make into a movie. Okay, so what did I put for that? Yes, yeah. This is an interesting one because I think this book isn't actually talked about that much. Song for a New Day by Sarah Pinsker. I think it's a really good book, and I'd love to see a film. I think it will work really well for a film because it's about a musician and there's lots of music in the book. So I think it'll translate really well. So Song for a New Day, after a pandemic, gatherings are banned and live music's banned, and she's trying to keep on the road kind of thing. She's trying to keep the spirit of live music alive, which is awesome. Number 7, a book character that you would like as a friend. Okay, so this is one that I had to leave blank. I couldn't think of something. I'll see if I can think of something while I'm filming this. A book character that you would like as a friend. It's a really, really odd one. I actually immediately thought of the Calvin and Hobbes books, and maybe Snoopy, but that feels like cheating. Although, yeah. I'll tell you what. What's the name? In the first book, the AI in Long Road to a Small Angry Planet, long way to a small angry planet, long journey to a small. The first in the Wayfarer series by Becky Chambers. There's an AI, and I think she's called Lovelace, and she's got a new name in the second book, and I forgot what it is. But yeah, that character. That was well vaguely done, but supposed to be off the top of your head. Number 8, a place you want to visit because of a book you read. Okay, so yeah, actually, this is a non-fiction thing. So I'd love to go to Athens because of all of the stuff I've read when I studied ancient Greece, when I did my classics A-level, and all the different ways that philosophy came from it, with Plato and Socrates and all that sort of stuff. It does all the stuff I've read from those people and others. It just makes me want to go to Athens. So Athens is my choice for that one. Number 9, a non-fiction book you would recommend. Okay, so I was going to check the title of this, which I didn't do it. It's supposed to be off the top of my head. So this is another book I've championed a lot, but I need to mention it again. I haven't mentioned it for a while. Reaching into Thought, which is my favourite book about the cognitive skills and cognitive development and high capability of the great apes. It's an amazing, amazing book. So if you can find it, Reaching into Thought. That's my one for number 9. And number 10 is, if you could hang out with an author all day, who would you pick and why? This didn't actually take me too long. It's Claire North. I've seen 2 interviews with Claire North. She's easily one of my favourite authors. I think she's awesome. And when I saw footage of her in interviews, she just seems like a really awesome person, not just a great author, but just seems like really like great company to have, and really, really charismatic. So Claire North is my choice for an author I'd love to spend all day with. I don't know, go shopping, do something random. She's a as a kind of like a day job. She works as a live sound engineer. So we can probably talk music as well, which would be cool. So there we are. So that's the prompts answered. So let's do some tagging. I'm going to keep this here actually because it's got a bit of light to it. So who have I tagged? So these are some people I'm going to tag. So Big Al Does Booktube, Alex Unabridged, Charlie Brooke Reads, Emily from Nouvelle Novels, Scallydangling Among the Books, Roz from that one, Bookish Chaz, and Book Buds. We'll go with those people. Oh, and my co-host and compadre, Dave and Olive. So yeah, there we go. Those are my tags for the off the top of your head tag. Thanks a lot for watching. Stay curious, everybody.
Paint me a picture of what it's like to be you.